Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Icewind Dale 2. When we last left off, we were here in Kuldahar, fighting Yuan-ti, and we haven't quite cleared the place out yet. And we're here in this blacksmith's shop. I'm checking out the armor here. How much does that armor weigh? So I'm thinking about buying the armor that this guy is selling. It's 50 pounds. This one is 50 pounds. So I'm going to sell this one. I'm going to sell that and buy the better armor that this guy's got. Do a little bit of shopping, I guess, while I'm here. Oh wow, he's really overloaded. Oh, that's because he's got this. Let's do some shopping. Show me your goods. Okay, Asimar's Aura is what we want. Oh, we can't even afford that, can we? No, we cannot yet. Mercenaries Lot. Yeah, that's a good one, too. What does Chairman Mao have?
How can I serve?
He's got studded leather +2. What's his dexterity? +4 bonus right now. Well, maybe I don't need that one after all. Fire resistance, acid resistance, knowing, shield ring. Let's just leave. Maybe we can come back later.
Yes.
Actually, I better give this guy his armor back. Here's your armor. False alarm. I'm not going to use it after. You're not going to sell it after all.
It shall be done. Your request.
Pick up the gold on the ground here. Oh, and a gem. It's my lucky day.
My sword is yours.
I got a 10 gold piece gem or something crappy like that. Have I been in this place yet? I don't think I have.
Just say the word.
Come on, get in there. Idiots, get in there. Exotic plants seem to be lush and healthy. Are there any traps in here, though?
Easily done.
No, this is Arendel's old house. I forgot about this place.
You called.
I wonder if there's some good druid stuff in here. Potion. Champion strength and fire seeds. Alright. Druid spell. That's all you, buddy. Champion strength is for the cleric. Ghost armor. Bark skin. I can cast bark skin anyway, so I guess I'll just store these. You need a scroll case, don't you? You could really use a scroll case. Okay, let's go upstairs.
Ready, and you can count on me.
Oh, there's more stuff here.
I suppose I'm free.
Please be something good.
What can I do for you? I can do that.
Severed Tie, Severed Hand. That's probably a book related to the first game. Star Metal Cudgel. Iron Magical Club that has +2 attack bonus. Oh, I should have thought of that when I was fighting those iron golems. Probably would have done some good. Greater Command. Oh, it's a 20-foot radius spell. Instead of just one creature. Yes, sir, you definitely need yourself a scroll case. Let's go downstairs. This is where Arendelle lay dying in the first game. This is where you met him. Oh, let's save the game. Iselore's over here. Let's talk to Iselore.
Leader? Absolutely.
Hi there, Iselore.
The adventurers from Targos. Did my heart not so heavily weigh, I would celebrate your coming. These are grim times, and I do not know if there's anything you can do to help us. I am Iselore of Highmoon.
What's happening
the
here?
Yuan-ti have been attacking for near a week. When they realized they could not defeat me while the Heartstone Gem defended me, they started attacking the Great Oak.
Did they destroy it?
Not yet, but they've cut through at least half a dozen roots, near as thick as a tall man stands. The tree cries out to me, and I can do little to aid it. What's more, I fear they may have found the crossroads.
What are that?
Thousands of years ago, when the Great Oak was just a divine seed, this plateau in the mountains was covered with trees, plants, and animals for miles. It was an outpost for the Yuan-ti, serpent creatures from a dark time in Faerun's ancient history.
This was a
The
jungle?
whole world was a jungle. At least that's what the old druids say. And the Yuan-ti, they dreamed of ruling that world. The spot upon which the Great Oak now sits is a gateway, a crossroads to a distant land.
Crossroads?
To a jungle.
Leading to a jungle.
So far south of here, it would take months to journey there by foot. It is a land called Chult, far different from the frozen landscape of the spine of the world.
Why did the Legion attack Icewind Dale?
Insult. Isair and Madae's Legion of the Chimera sent emissaries to the cities of the north to announce their sovereign rule of the spine of the world and their desire for equal commerce. Most of the emissaries were regarded as freaks and madmen. The mayor of Burn Shander, though, he sent gifts back to Isair and Madae. A bottle of wine
What were the
and
gifts?
some pastries, all filled with holy water. The mayor's priest of Helm thought it would be amusing to send those gifts after he divined the twins' infernal heritage. Isair did not find it endearing.
I'll bet he didn't. We need to get to Severed Hand. How can we help you so you can help
You will
us?
find where the Yuan-ti have chopped into the Great Oak. At one of those places, you should find a gateway to the jungle of Chult. Go there, and either defeat all of the Yuan-ti, or seal the portal by
Guardian.
slaying its guardian. Aye. All crossroads have a guardian, a living creature that serves as its keeper. Who or what the guardian of this crossroads is, I do not know. Its absence is probably the Yuan-ti's doing.
What's that glowing green gem in the center of the standing stones?
Of all our trouble and salvation. It is the Heartstone Gem.
Oh, from the first game.
An artifact of awesome powers. It protects Kaldahar and helps provide our village with warmth. The Orlites and the Legion despise it and everything it stands for.
Alright, let's find out about Isair and Madae.
I know too much. I wish that I knew them only as adversaries. I remember them when they were children. They were raised by Mother Egania in a small hut at the edge of the village. Mother Egania was a priestess of Ilmater, the god of suffering. 30 years ago, when two demons fought each other in this region of the spine of the world, Egania ventured forth to help those in distress.
Those two demons were Exonomai and Belafet. Belafet was the big boss in the first game.
She went to Dragon's Eye, a volcanic mountain, to rescue villagers from the Yuan-ti and the demon Exonomai. After a group of adventurers defeated the creature, Mother Egania disappeared. No one knew what had become of her. Egania scoured the spine of the world for both victims and survivors. She buried the victims at Hrothgar's Glen. One dead woman she took pity on, an elf maiden named Ilmadia Bariel. Not even I know why Egania decided to call Ilmadia back from the spirit world. The elf had been a lieutenant in the demon Belifet's army. She was obsessed with rebuilding the Severed Hand, a ruined elven fortress.
Continue.
When Ilmadia arrived, she was heartbroken. Her dreams would never be fulfilled, and she had turned away from the basic moral and ethical values for which elves are admired.
And?
It was not until a month later that Ilmadia and Egania made a strange discovery. The elf maiden had a womb filled with life. Egania believed that Ilmadia had been blessed by Ilmater for her turn from evil. She could not have been farther from the truth.
She's impregnated with some half-demon babies.
Ilmadia gave birth to Cambions, half demon, half elf. Somehow the demon Belhifet had planted a black seed in her womb. Ilmadia saw her son with twisted legs, her daughter with a hideous tail. It was too much for her. Everything. Ilmadia ran from the house and threw herself over the cliff face. Her body was never recovered. Egania never recovered.
So what happened next?
She felt responsible for Ilmadia's death, and she took on the burden of raising the children. It was around this time that I arrived in the village and found the villagers killing the Yuan-Ti half-breeds that had been born throughout the town. During all of the troubles, the Yuan-Ti, serving the demon Ixonomai, had captured and seeded the female villagers of Kuldahar.
It's disgusting.
9 months after their rescue, the women of Kuldahar began giving birth. The children were all girls, all with black hair, smooth green skin, and golden serpent's eyes. The men of Kuldahar were uncontrollable in their anger, terrible in their fury. When the church of Ilmater attempted to intervene, they were run out of town. That's why the church stands empty to this day. The mothers carried their children to the only place that would welcome them. Dragon's Eye.
Yuan-Ti half-breeds in Dragon's
After
Eye.
I arrived in Kuldahar, I found the town in an uproar. The villagers were planning to storm Dragon's Eye to kill the abominations, their former wives and daughters, sisters and mothers. I dissuaded the villagers from such insanity. It was a year later that I discovered Mother Egania was raising the children in secret at the outskirts of the village. I did not know what to do. They are forged from evil, and nothing but evil can come from them. I remember telling her that. Did we make it so? I cannot help but wonder now. Egania believed with all her heart that the Cambions could be good and virtuous creatures. She asked me to name them since I was raised among elves with an elven father. The boy was Isair, the girl Madae. I named them for my parents, my beloved parents. I rue the day I made that mistake. Egania
Oh no,
raised
it's
the
all your
children
fault.
away from other people, teaching them morality in a bottle. She groomed Madae to be a priestess of Ilmater. When old Egania died, that's how the villagers encountered them. Madae was performing burial rites. The villagers assumed the monsters before them had killed the old woman. When the villagers became agitated, Egania's bottle of morality shattered. Isair and Madae's demonic instincts took over.
What happened then?
When I arrived, it was a scene of horror. The villagers never stood a chance. I tried to contain the twins, but they escaped into the mountains. It wasn't until years later that I learned what had become of them.
What did become of them?
Isair and Madae lived the streets of Luskan, scraping together money through intimidation and confidence games. Eventually, the pair tried to dazzle the wrong person. The intended victim was Edgil, a master in the host tower of the Arcane Brotherhood, a group whose members you've already met.
Yeah, and I slaughtered him.
Edgil took an interest in the twins for their obvious infernal heritage. He decided to use the twins as servants and killers in exchange for protection and training in the art. The twins proved to be valuable assets to the host tower. Eventually, the Brotherhood used Isair and Madae as emissaries to the abyssal plains.
That explains whatever. What happened
After
then?
years of service to the host tower, the twins decided to see how they would fare as mercenaries in the Blood War, the eternal battle between the 9 hells and the abyss.
Tell me about their involvement in the Blood War.
As mercenaries.
Oh, I guess if you're not interested in this, you can just,
After
you know,
meeting their
fast
father,
forward all through it all.
They attempted to become powers of their own among the Beatazu, the devilish hierarchy of the 9 hells. To their dismay, they found they fit in even less among the Beatazu devils than they did in this world. Constantly treated as pawns and frequently manipulated by their father, the twins left the hells and returned to Faerun. I do not know how they came to live in the Severed Hand, but everything that Egania ever hoped to see become of Isair and Madae died after she passed from this world. Isair is a twisted sorcerer, with as much power as any master of the host tower. Madae, once raised to revere Ilmater, has become a vile priestess of Yaktu's Vim. the hateful bastard son of the Black Lord, Bane. Now